Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Fits it through the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Boy, Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go. Hey, kids, go.
They'll run here on first down. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Go. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
60 vices, 60 vices.
He's going to throw this one. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of life between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Third and long for him here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the gun, it's May. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The give now to Henderson. Robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. Catch made underneath by the back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. May throwing for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Option give here. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He fields this at the 18. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. Taking a deep shot here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Caught, nice gain left side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Third down, 1 yard to go. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Sending him on the dive. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, front. Hey, what's up? Hey, question now. They may try to hit us up.
It's Henderson on the give. And he has this down to the 34. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. And he's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. May off the play fake. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure coming. Connecting on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go play action on first down. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. This is Allen on the give. On the move, past the 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready? 10 to 6. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I think that's a case where the defense, well, you forgot to account for the fullback. And I know why. Because they rarely get touches. And boy, do they rarely make big plays like that to the second level.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. A pistol snap. Fields. He brings it in. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready?
And on here with Allen. And he won't challenge for the goal line. A stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60.
He's dropping back to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Completed over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. We've set it down from 37. Counter play, it's Henderson. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
May now, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They give it to him again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. On the handoff, Allen. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Ready? Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Patriots get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the pistol, Henderson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to the back. Saw Lane hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The give now to Henderson.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing is May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play action, May. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down. I'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10, looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DeBrill Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Trying the right side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. plowing up the middle. He has room past the 25. Through the middle. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. They're down us on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to get that one to Arian Smith. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Okay.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Start.
He's going to throw it again. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Pound the 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass complete. Screenplay. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He gets it on the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Design run here for May. Setting up for the kneel down on third. This looks like a run drawn up for May. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Got it. Ready?
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right.
19-18.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set.